Good evening and thanks for joining us tonight. You know, on this program, we talk to a lot of business owners, and many of them, whether they run a restaurant or a tech company, have told us it is getting harder and harder to find and keep good employees. And here's the reason why. That unemployment rate now nationwide stands at just 3.5%. That is the lowest it has been in 50 years. The number has been on a steady march down since the height of the last recession when unemployment topped 10%. So as the pool of available employees shallows, employers are having to rethink their hiring practices. And in some cases, they may have to consider hiring a person they wouldn't have thought about in the past. We're talking about those who have a criminal record.
95% of people who are incarcerated today are going to get out. And anything we can do to help them succeed when they get out is going to keep us all safer, and it's obviously better for that person as well.
And this was a bipartisan, multi-state message today to the Charlotte Regional Business Alliance. North Carolina Attorney General Democrat Josh Stein sat side by side with South Carolina Attorney General Republican Alan Wilson to talk about what is being called the hidden workforce. People who are able to work, have the skills to work, but because they have a record, they are often passed over. Just listen to Amanda Samuel. Earlier this year, she was locked up on a probation violation. When she got out, she applied for a job, but was told there would be a background check.
Usually when you hear background, it's like, oh man, you just cancel yourself out.
We're telling people to go pay your debt to society so that you can get back into society and then be a contributing member of society. But if you can't get a job, then what options does that leave you?
The event this morning was an attempt to get employers to rethink those hiring practices. Both Carolinas have second chance employment programs. They educate and train those with a record while working with businesses to give them an opportunity. Here's why all this is important. In North Carolina alone, there are at least 2 million people with a criminal record. 90% of large employers conduct criminal background checks. Many automatically toss those applications out even if the convictions came a long time ago and have nothing to do with the job. And often, as a result, 48% of North Carolinians released from prison in 2013 were rearrested within 2 years.
Folks are going to get out. And when they get out of incarceration, they find door after door closed to them. We are giving them one path, and that's not a good path. We need to do everything we can to open as many doors as possible for people.
We have seen statistical empirical evidence that suggests or supports that recidivism rates are lowered when we have gainfully employed people who've left the prison system and now have a place to go work.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Studies have shown a 20% reduction in recidivism rates for those nonviolent offenders who find work. Important to point out, though, those rates go down the quicker the person finds a job, which is why we have seen this push to get soon-to-be released inmates job ready. The Mecklenburg County Sheriff's Office holds job fairs and helps prisoners develop soft skills like how to write a resume and get through a job interview. The program did help Amanda Samuel. She got a job. We just heard from her a moment ago.
I've been trying to prove myself to society for 4 years that I'm not that person that made the mistake. And I feel like that's why there's a lot of repeat offending going on, because it's hard. People have families to provide for, bills to pay.
And for employers, there can be added benefits past just filling the job opening. In some cases, there are tax incentives and other benefits to hiring someone looking for a second chance. Attorney General Wilson says these kinds of efforts are beginning to gain momentum.
They've got to the point now where companies and businesses are calling them for employees because they have jobs to fill. So this is something that is growing as more employers become aware of it.
And if you'd like to learn more about second chance programs in North and South Carolina, we've put some links on our website. Just go to WBTV.com.